I love homemade bread and I want it usually fast. I don't like to wait long. So today I'm going to show you how to make delicious homemade crispy artisan bread. It takes less than 5 minutes to make the dough. All you need are 4 ingredients and a Dutch oven. It makes it crispy on the outside and tender and soft on the inside. It looks like fresh bread from your neighborhood bakery, except the bakery's in your kitchen. Hi everyone, I'm Debbie from debbieskitchencorner.com. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Enough talking, let's get started. Take 4 cups of flour, and that can be any flour. It can be bread flour or all-purpose flour, whatever you prefer. And put it into the mixing bowl. Then make a well in the middle and sprinkle 1 teaspoon of salt all around it. Then take 1.5 tablespoons of yeast and pour that into the well. Fill it with a little bit of hot water and make a paste. That is actually the fastest way to activate yeast. Let it sit for maybe 2 or 3 minutes until it gets bubbles. Can you see the bubbles in the yeast? Looks great! Pour in the rest of the 1 1/3 cup of hot water and mix. Mix until all ingredients are well combined. If you need any additional water, just put a little bit in, 1 tablespoon at a time. Here's a quick tip. Keep your yeast, the dry yeast, in either the freezer or refrigerator. That way it keeps the yeast fresh. Sprinkle flour on your workspace and take the dough out of the bowl. Use your hands and form a ball. But if you like, you can also use a scraper to gently form the dough. That way you can keep your hands clean if you like. Use olive oil and grease the bottom and sides of a bowl. Dust it with flour. The reason for that is that we're hoping that the dough will not stick on the sides. Place the dough in the bowl and cover it with a kitchen towel. Let it sit for about an hour or until the dough is double the size. Wow, look at this! I think it's double the size. Well, gently take the dough out of the bowl on a well-floured surface. Go ahead after that and just dust the bowl again, maybe with a little more flour this time, so it doesn't stick. I think this already looks way better than last time. This time it should not stick. Now fold the edges over each other and then form a ball again. Well, you know what I mean. Place the dough back in the bowl, but with the seam up this time. The reason for that is that when we drop the dough on the parchment paper later, the correct side will be up. Then dust the top again and cover for about 20 to 30 minutes with a kitchen towel again. In the meantime, heat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the empty Dutch oven in to preheat as well. Get a parchment paper ready and gently take the dough out of the bowl on the paper. Well, that came out way easier than last time. Now take all 4 corners of the paper and move it with the dough into the Dutch oven. Make sure you straighten out the paper a little bit so the bread is gonna be round. Of course, I forgot to do some cuts on the bread before I placed it into the Dutch oven. Oh well, I guess I have to do just one. Not pretty, but it should still work. Just make sure you don't forget. And off it goes into the oven for 30 minutes. Take the lid off after 30 minutes and bake an additional 10 to 15 minutes to get it nice and crusty. Smells so good. What can I say? Perfect bread. Ready to eat. Let me know in the comments how your bread turned out. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.